Here's Bryant. Oh, and he sinks it and fouled on the play. Oh, the soft touch inside. Here's Kobe, and he buries the three. Lakers with momentum. Here is Kobe Bryant. Let's see what he does. Good. Kobe with a hand in his face.
Oh, my goodness. Duncan with tremendous defense, and he still hits it.
Just listen to this crowd. Bryant attacking inside around Tim Duncan.
Another amazing performance tonight. He's the most skilled and determined player in the world right now.
It's a matchup between two franchises that have combined to win 7 of the last 9 NBA championships. There's a shot of Los Angeles, and it sure does look a lot nicer when you can't see the traffic. Oh, you can feel the...
At forward number 10, 6'10", sixth season from Serbia, Vladimir Radmanovic. The other forward is number 7, 6'10", ninth campaign from Rhode Island, Lamar Odom. At center, number 16, 7 feet, his 7th season from Spain, Pau Gasol. At guard, number 2, 6'1", 12th year from Arkansas, Little Rock, Derek Fisher. The other guard is number 24, 6'6", his 12th year from Lower Merion High School, the Black Mamba, Kobe Bryant.
Welcome to Los Angeles for this Game 5 of the Western Conference Finals, where the Lakers look to knock off the defending champions San Antonio Spurs. Along with Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and our terrific sideline reporter David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. And Mike, at the beginning of the year, no one could have predicted the Lakers being in this situation.
That's because they had missed the playoffs and had 2 first-round exits in their previous 3 seasons. And it looked like they were headed down the same path until they made the mid-season trade for Pau Gasol.
That was a big trade, and let's not forget that a year ago it was Kobe Bryant Clark that wanted to be traded because he felt the organization hadn't put him in a position to win a championship.
And he was right, Kevin. I mean, there's no denying that. After the Lakers traded Shaq to the Heat in 2004, they weren't able to put enough quality talent around Kobe until they acquired Gasol. And that has catapulted them into a championship caliber team.
Right now, let's check the starting lineups for the San Antonio Spurs. They've got Tim Duncan up front with Bruce Bowen and Fabricio Oberto, and Tony Parker along with Michael Finley at the guard spots. And for the Lakers, it's league MVP Kobe Bryant paired with Derek Fisher in the backcourt. Up front, Lamar Odom and Radmanovic at the forward spots. And the terrific Pau Gasol manning the middle.
L.A. now leads the series 3-1, but they started it off in dramatic fashion. In Game 1, they trailed 65-45 midway through the third quarter, and then Kobe Bryant erupted, scoring 25 second-half points and rallying the Lakers to a win.
Right now, let's send it over to David Aldridge, who has some news on the controversial ending to Game 4. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, after reviewing the final play of Game 4, the NBA admitted a foul should have been called on Derek Fisher. Now, it was not in the act of shooting, but the Lakers were over the foul limit, so a foul still would have sent Brent Berry, the Spurs small forward, to the line with a chance to tie the game. When Spurs coach Greg Popovich was asked about the play, he said it wasn't a foul. I think it was a proper no call from what I saw. Guys?
Yeah, David, he may be right, and thank you for that report. Mike, Spurs fans might be upset, but it sounds like the coaches and the players aren't dwelling on the no call.
Yeah, they understand that play was not where the game was lost. And they don't have time to focus on the past.
Kobe's so good as a two-way player, gets the steal, and he's taking it right to the rack.
Not a fast start here for the Spurs. 8-point game. So Clark and the Lakers 3 wins this series. They've only allowed 82 points per game, holding San Antonio to only 38% shooting. They're playing suffocating defense.
Kevin, to me, the Lakers have just looked like the better team, in large part because they've been able to play with that sustained and focused energy. The Spurs, on the other hand, have shown their age a bit, often looking worn down by the end of these games.
And stolen by Bryant. And clearly Kobe's looking, coach, to build off the momentum of that 28-point, 10-rebound game 4.
Well, the Spurs are going to have their hands full once again. No one has been able to hold them below 22 points in these playoffs.
Parker passes to Bowen. Parker against Bryant. To end the drought. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
The spacing that Finley creates is so important to this team. When the three-point shot is falling for him, it opens up the floor for the rest of his teammates.
They're not just on fire. Nothing is getting in their way on offense.
It's practically supernatural. The defense is trying everything.
Still in the first quarter, and they've already carved out a double-digit lead.
In complete control thus far. They couldn't have asked for a better start.
Spurs trail by 11. It's stolen by Bryant. Stolen by Duncan. Pass to Finley. Fires the 3. A rebound by the Lakers.
Sometimes you do things right on offense, and the shots just don't fall.
And here's Kobe from the arc. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
Well, they had a plan coming into this one, and they have executed on it perfectly.
Yeah, getting out ahead early on by stifling the competition on both ends of the floor.
And, Coach, the versatility of Lamar Odom is so important to this Lakers team.
He's their point forward and does a little of everything for this team. A true utility guy. And with power here, there's less scoring pressure on his shoulders.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
The interior defense has been very subpar, and I bet their coach is letting them know about it.
Allowing far too many points in the painted area, they need to put forth more of an effort defensively.
A different look now for San Antonio. Thomas checked in for Oberto, and it's Ginobili in for Michael Finley.
Kurt Thomas. Manu
Parker against Bryant. Ginobili, that's for 2. And that time, also a missed shot.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
And here's Kobe from the arc. Good! He's got 15 points this quarter.
How do you expand the lead? Increase it. It takes good play on both ends.
Yeah, it's not just about buckets, not just about stops. You need both.
Like we know, either the Celtics or the Pistons will be representing the Eastern Conference in the final.
The Celtics are coming off a huge Game 5 win. Now lead the series 3-2 and will look to close out the series tomorrow in Detroit.
Offensively, Clark, things have sort of fallen apart for them.
And they need to recover as soon as possible.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And the wide open shot from Ginobili. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Los Angeles leading by 22. And here's Kobe from the arc. Drops it in. That's 18 for him in the quarter.
Right out of the starting blocks. They've been dominant at the offensive end.
And that early momentum has helped them put together a nice lead.
Ginobili outside. Knocked away. And stolen by Fisher. And here's Bryant for 3. It's now the 34th consecutive game that Kobe has reached at least 20 points. His streak dates all the way back to March 9. Kobe with the steal. The 3 ball. Got it! 24 points on the quarter. Kobe Bryant getting it done for the Lakers. He has really delivered at the offensive end. He's torched them for 24 points so far. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Welcome back to Los Angeles, where the Lakers look to close out the defending champion San Antonio Spurs. And so Bryant will bring it up for the Lakers. Like, of course, earlier this month, Kobe Bryant was awarded his first NBA MVP with averages of 28 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists, and 2 steals a game, while taking his team, the Lakers, to the top seed in the Western Conference.
And it feels somewhat overdue. He's arguably been the best player in the world for a few years now. And this wasn't even his best statistical season.
Poked away. It's stolen by Bryant. This one for 3. Kobe Bryant has now surpassed his average of over 31 points a game during these playoffs. It's stolen by Bryant. Good for 35 points in the half.
Bryant able to elevate and levitate once he takes flight. Just enjoy the show, folks.
Mike, they've had no answers for how to slow this team down.
Their offense hasn't been great either. It's been brutal for them.
Bryant already in double figures here. Mike, he could be in for another. Night.
He has that look in his eye. He doesn't want this series to go back to San Antonio. He wants to end it tonight.
Outside Thomas. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Kobe. And Kobe's on fire, torching one of the best defenses in the NBA.
Kobe Bryant, so hard to slow down. What a gifted offensive player.
Fisher against Parker. The feed to Duncan. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Odom. And here's Kobe for 3. Oh, 42 points now.
Striping it from distance. No hesitation at all.
He's had it going, been aggressive from outside.
On offense, here are the Spurs. Outside Thomas. Tipped away. Like in the battle between these two MVPs, Kobe Bryant has had the clear advantage.
Tim Duncan just hasn't had the same impact for the Spurs. And that's been the difference in this game.
All right, let's now send it to David Aldridge on the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Now, it's a bit of a surprise that Kobe's had such difficulty getting to the line during this series. After averaging 16 free throw attempts per game in the series against Utah, he's only averaged 1.5 free throw attempts in 4 games against the Spurs. That's his lowest playoff total since 1998. When Phil Jackson was asked about Bruce Bowen's defense on Bryant in Game 4, Jackson said, "Guy's got quick hands, but he's also an illusionist," because Kobe didn't get 1 free throw attempt in 29 shots. Kevin?
David, I can't believe that. Amazing. Thank you for that great report. You know, a tongue-in-cheek response from Coach Jackson, Mike, we heard there.
Even without getting to the line, Kobe has remained extremely effective.
Releases from 15. That's in. 25 points now. Georgia! Coach Fratello, a big issue for them. I know it drives you crazy. Turnovers.
You just can't afford to give away anything in this league.
Ginobili. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Well, Brent Barry was the victim of that controversial no call at the end of Game 4. But Mike, his play... kept the Spurs within striking distance.
He was terrific, Kevin. He had a playoff career-high 23 points on 7 of 14 shooting in just 27 minutes of play, after averaging just 3.5 points in the playoffs coming into that game.
Kobe's such an outstanding defender as well. I'd like to see him be aggressive in looking for steals.
Fisher against Parker. And now Bryant pushing it up. No one back. Again, it's Kobe. He's close to the all-time playoff record of 63 points. Set by the incomparable Michael Jordan against the 86 Celtics. Oh, the points keep coming. What an incredible half for him. Wow. 1:44 left in the first half. Ginobili outside, looking to end the run. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Struggling to find their flow while the other team is on the roll.
Yeah, this drought is really hurting them. They've got to mix things up and try and snap out of it.
Like we knew, the Spurs had a grueling second-round matchup against New Orleans. That was decided, as we know, in 7 games.
Chris Paul was magnificent in that series, averaging over 23 points and 10 assists. But the Spurs managed to win the last 2 games of the series behind some incredible offensive performances from Manu Ginobili.
Duncan with it. Gasol covering. Back to Parker. Over Odom. And too long on the shot. Bryant against Ginobili. Fires the 3. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gasol.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
And the Spurs with some changes. Oberto comes in for Thomas. And Bowen subbed in for Barry.
Out of bounds. San Antonio ball.
Clark for Pau Gasol, his 4th playoff appearance and the first time that he's advanced past round 1.
Well, advancing in the playoffs is so much about what kind of team you have. He did make the playoffs 3 times in his 6 seasons with the Grizzlies, but they got swept all 3 times because they were overmatched by their opponent. But it wasn't Gasol's fault. He was their leading scorer in each postseason trip.
And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Knocked loose. Bryant with the steal. With 1 on the clock. Unbelievable! Kobe Bryant has now tied Michael Jordan's playoff record. 63 points! And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers able to put on a show for the ages. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what happened. And a look at the beautiful LA coastline. The sun is set, and we're ready for the start of the third quarter. Welcome back to the second half. It's Game 5 of the Western Conference Finals here in LA. The Spurs trying to force a Game 6 against the hometown Lakers. Coach, back in December, Kobe Bryant became the youngest player in NBA history to reach 20,000 points at the age of just over 29 years old, beating out former record holder Wilt Chamberlain by just 12 days.
And Kobe just keeps adding to the list. He was already the youngest player to score 10,000 through 19,000 career points. That is until 23-year-old LeBron James surpassed him as the youngest to score 10,000.
Here's Bowen. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got 4 assists now tonight.
Tony Parker makes it look easy dropping those dimes like that. He seems to be one step ahead of the defense all the time.
Kobe can't hit. On offense, here are the Spurs. Here we go, Mike. Once again, Kobe Bryant putting on a clinic.
And Kobe has been doing this throughout the entire postseason, just torturing opposing defenses with his offensive mastery.
Passes it to Fisher. Lakers working the ball around now. Back to Kobe. And now in transition is Parker. Here we go.
This is a shot Parker loves. He has this teardrop shot dialed down.
It's been a one-sided affair for sure.
It is obvious and clear who the better team is. Even for good shooters like him, that's still a bit deep.
Well, we've seen him make those before, but it's not an easy shot.
Knocks it loose. Pass to Finley. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Gasol's got 11 rebounds in the game. Oh, it's in! He's in 69!
Tough to miss Pau Gasol. I mean, that guy attracts a lot of attention from defenders.
The Lakers have been dominant here at home, going 7-0 so far in these playoffs, and their last home loss was actually 2 full months ago at the hands of the Memphis Grizzlies.
And, you know, Mike, their playoff success at home goes back nearly a decade. Since moving to the Staples Center in 1999, the Lakers have gone 50-10 at home in the postseason. That is about an 83% winning clip.
Drops in the breakaway layup. Fisher's got his second basket of the game.
Fisher does a really good job positioning himself defensively to come up with steals.
The pass to Finley. Here's Parker. Fires for 3. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Tim Duncan.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
Tim Duncan, just an absolute beast at the 4. He lets his play do all of his talking.
Thomas checked in for Oberto. On defense, the Lakers. Takes a 3. Again, the miss by the Spurs. This series, of course, features 2 of the greatest coaches in league history. Clark on one side, they've got Phil Jackson. On the other side, Greg Popovich.
Yeah, Kevin, 2 great coaches, regardless of sport, but they do have incredible basketball minds. They combined to win 13 of the last 17 NBA championships.
Look out!
And the amazing moves, folks. Skillfully handling that rock and creating some space for himself.
Thomas kicks to Parker. Poked loose. And here we go. Fisher heading to the hoop. Here's Kobe. It falls through. Now it's 75.
I like that they're putting in the work, trying to build this lead out.
Because in the NBA, no lead is safe.
Parker with a clean look. And that comes off the assist by Duncan. Parker's got 7 points for the quarter.
Nice touch from outside the arc. Parker knows he can make this shot consistently.
And here's Bryant for 3. Good! He's got 15 points this quarter.
Coming out of halftime, they're on an absolute tear.
And I don't know what was said in that locker room, but it's working.
Kobe Bryant, Mike, seems to be on a mission this year after winning league MVP. He's now hoping to capture another NBA title.
And then he'll be playing for a gold medal in the summer. The only other player to complete all three of those feats in the same year as Michael Jordan. This could be a legendary year for Kobe.
Their offense has really stood out. They're piling up the points and torching this defense.
I like how under control they've been on offense, keeping things simple and running their plays well.
They can't miss on an absolute tear.
This is a thing of beauty. Perfect offensive basketball.
Here's Thomas, and stolen by Gasol. Kobe Bryant has put together, Mike, another excellent performance right before us.
And the Lakers are just getting more out of their superstar. Bryant is outperforming Tim Duncan.
Kobe with the steal. The points keep coming. He has been unstoppable.
The handles Kobe has are outrageous. You can tell how much he loves creating for himself.
For the three, drops it in for 27 points in this half. Tim Duncan, Mike, has given his all in this series, averaging 23 points, 18 rebounds, a couple blocks. And Coach, he's playing almost 40 minutes a game.
He played 44 minutes in that Game 4 loss, and I thought he looked tired in that final quarter. He got beat to a couple rebounds and loose balls. We'll have to keep an eye on his energy level as this second half progresses.
Got it! 30 points for the quarter.
From deep, inside, outside, all levels, Kobe can flat out get it done.
Parker looking around. They get a hand on it. Bryant with the steal. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession.
Guys, I'm at a loss for words. What was that?
Just 4 seconds left here in the third quarter. And so it's Los Angeles. Enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And we'll be back with you shortly.
18.
And we are back for the fourth quarter action here in Southern California, where Kobe Bryant and the Lakers look to punch their ticket to the NBA Finals. Well, Coach, the Spurs have been a model of consistency, not just in the NBA, but in all of sports.
That's right. They had their 9th consecutive 50-win season after going 56-26. They've won 4 titles in the last 9 years and 3 in the last 5. Their organization deserves a lot of praise.
Odom, the fast official. Bryant up top. He's covered by Ginobili. Good is incredible. Tear continues.
Boy, we know the mid-range game is a big part of Kobe's arsenal. So smart and crafty at finding those openings to capitalize from there.
Into the lane. It drops. He's got 34 for the half.
That will make the highlight loop.
You're right. Definitely dunk contest material.
This is what the fans pay to come see.
And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Like this is becoming routine. Kobe Bryant with another exceptional performance here again tonight.
Even with the defense focused on him, he's been impossible to stop. Bryant is in complete control of this game.
And so it's Ginobili bringing it up now for the Spurs. And stolen by Fisher. With the floater. Good, and it's Bryant picking up the assist. Kobe's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Got a piece of it. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
San Antonio ball.
Finley's checked in for the Spurs.
Michael Finley.
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. It's stolen by Bryant, and it's out of bounds, and they say last touch by Bryant. Here's Barry. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. And here is Los Angeles now. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. And we know that the core of Duncan, Parker, and Ginobili will be back next year for the Spurs. But, Mike, they've got some tough decisions to make when it comes to filling out the rest of the roster.
Michael Finley, Robert Horry, and Kurt Thomas are all going to be free agents. Plus, Brent Barry could opt out of his contract. Those guys are all 35 or older. So it'll be interesting to see if the Spurs bring any of them back.
Coaches want the ball in his hands because Fisher makes good decisions. He's got a really good basketball mind.
Here's Finley. And that'll be San Antonio as it goes out of bounds. Spurs retain possession. San Antonio making a switch here. Thomas is checked in.
Kurt Thomas.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's Barry. No good from outside.
The defense has to feel fortunate with that miss. He's not usually the guy you want to leave open from downtown.
Stolen away. Here's Vaughn. He's covered by Fisher. That's tipped. Out to the right wing. Here's the three. Barry misses. It is, Clark, important to note that this is Kobe's first time reaching the conference finals without Shaquille O'Neal.
And I think that's fueled Bryant's motivation, Kevin. I mean, there's been a lot of doubts about his ability to reach this point without Shaq. And when O'Neal got his 4th championship ring with the Heat, you know that lit a fire inside of Kobe Bryant.
Coach, a tough stretch for this offense.
I'd say they need to get back to what they do best. Right now, that's a question mark.
A big question mark.
Boy, they're cranking it up a notch right now, really setting the pace for this game.
Exceptional in transition. Great job running all 94 feet.
Bryant finds Fisher. Here's Barry. He's covered by Fisher. Barry, the pass to Vaughn. To the paint. And another turnover here by San Antonio. Tony Parker's checked in for Vaughn.
Spurs substitution, Tony Parker.
And here are the Lakers. It's been 13 unanswered points for them. Outside, Odom.
Remain in his ball game.
Kobe passes to Radmanovich. 1:53 left in the game. Here's Gasol. 5 on the clock. Good, and the assist goes to Bryant.
Boy, Kobe much more than a shooter now. So good at getting it to his open teammates.
Parker outside. Pass to Barry. From outside the arc. Nailed from three-point land. Barry's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Fisher, the pass to Radmanovich. Parker against Fisher. Kicks to Kobe. Back to Fisher. Gasol dishes to Bryant. Passes to Finley. Knocks it loose. Looking to end his cold spell, and Gasol sends it back.
Using his length on defense. Love seeing Gasol throw his weight around on this end.
Odom, the pass to Kobe. Here's Radmanovich. He's guarded by Finley. Radmanovich's shot is good.
That should put a stamp on this one.
Great way to close out a victory.
And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for the Spurs. Inside, Fisher lays it up off the glass.
This is why Fisher has the ultimate trust from his teammates. He doesn't fear the big moments.
Parker outside. Here's Barry. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
You know, he's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you better make them.
Out to Kobe. Lakers working the ball around now. Fisher, right side. Back to Kobe. 4 on the clock. Here's Radmanovic. Count it.
Too sturdy. Radmanovic not disturbed on the shot.
And that's an intentional foul.
You know, I just can't get my head around this decision at this point. I mean, you got to keep the clock going right now.
Not sure what he was thinking there. I'm sure this will be something Coach will highlight during the next film session.
Parker with the bounce pass.
Parker is excellent in pick and roll, whether it's scoring or passing.
Oh, they are the new Western Conference champions. The Los Angeles Lakers are headed back to the NBA Finals for the first time since 2004 after taking down the defending champion Spurs in 5 games.
And we know how much this means for Kobe to get back to the finals. And to do it against Tim Duncan and an organization like the Spurs makes